knock, knock. My microphone working today, baby. It's on. Knock, knock, knock.
Your microphone is working.
We start the show off with Rodney singing and Lynn Whitfield as our special guest. You know her from the critically acclaimed movie A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
There you go.
Starring Sister Vicky, also known as Lynn.
Whatever.
Welcome to the show.
Rodney. Hit him
Welcome to the show. Who is it? Knock, knock, knock.
It's perfect pitch. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm so happy for you. So happy.
Oh, goodness. Well,
That's too funny.
We had to start the show off. I know we missed last week, but we missed, so y'all will miss us. So then when we come back on, y'all leave your comments, you like to share, or Rodney or Raggedy behind drove the Tupelo on a motorcycle and couldn't do the show. And
Well, wait.
Just be wanting to take breaks. I don't know what's going on.
I thought it was because we knew the Atlanta was gonna lose.
We didn't know that.
We knew that.
We got cheated.
We talked about that.
We got cheated.
We knew
What
that.
does that mean? You got cheated?
No, Vicky, don't do that. Don't ask him. Don't
No.
ask him, because he finna sound like every other person that got beat by the Chiefs this year.
But I
They
was
cheated.
legit.
But you act like the refs ain't been sorry your whole NFL tenure.
I don't want to hear those excuses. At the end of the day, the refs made a very bad no call. We still had an opportunity to win that game. That's us. When you got a pass interference on like the 5, chances are you probably gonna score.
Well, I'm in the notion that you shouldn't have been in that situation nowhere.
That's like saying the Cowboys should only barely beat the Giants. Like, that's not normal.
Hey, I'm with you 100%.
I never thought.
I'm with you 100%. That shouldn't even been a Thursday night game. Like, why was it on Thursday?
Yeah, nobody watch flag football.
Hey,
Right,
man, look,
let him switch this to the Cowboys. We still talking about the Falcons last week.
I'm
That's
winning
why we didn't have a show.
I'm winning when he right. But if you had done what you're supposed to do before that, you wouldn't have been in that situation.
I'm not saying that we could have done anything. We wasn't robbed. We could have a couple field goals, could have been touchdowns.
Yeah.
We had 2 more chances after the horrible no call. What I am saying though,
Uh-huh.
that was an intentional horrible no call. That's what Brady and Mahomes do. That's the privilege they get to keep winning. Jordan used to get the same thing. You talking from a Knicks fan. Jordan will shove you down. They won't say nothing, but you breathe on them. You get the call. I'm just saying Mahomes has earned the right to get those calls, but that wasn't Mahomes.
You talking about you
gonna lose, and so
you sound like they kind of sound like a Cowboy fan.
No.
Yeah, because you know, Dez caught it is still ringing true with a lot of people. So pass interference, Dez caught it, referees suck. Kind of sound the same to me.
No, because once again, the definition of death.
It's that simple. No,
It's that simple. It's that simple.
Not that simple, man. I'm just saying it was egregious, and everybody saw it real time and saw it was egregious. It'd be different. Like, man, this guy, like, when he did this, I'm like, yes, we got 4 more downs because I know that's pass interference. I'm like, wait, what?
I agree with you 100%. It was a horrible call.
Yeah, it's a horrible call, man.
But you shouldn't have been in that position. One call should not determine your game.
Super Bowl champs, you know what I mean? Like, you can't keep playing the refs too now. And I don't normally complain about the refs because I do think they make missed calls in both directions, right? And so every time I see a missed call on one, I see if there's a missed call later on. But what I'm saying is, if you on the 10 with a pass interference, we probably gonna get some points. It was 4th down. If it had been 1st down, I don't even say nothing about it. We still got 3 more down. It's 4th down.
We talking about the pass though. Like,
it don't matter about the pass.
I mean, you cannot do nothing about this. You can't do nothing about that spilled milk. Let's focus on today, the present. That's why it's called the present, because you gifted it every day. Let's talk about today. Let's talk about the present. I like
that. Was the present. The Falcons still kicking butt and taking that. Martinez is no longer on Facebook. That's all right. Let's talk
been looking for.
Let's talk about the present.
Hey, where is Marnez? Please.
Marnez gone. The Cartwright family is down and out. Marnez is down and out. Jimmy Rich is down and out. My mama better not call me today or tomorrow.
Marquise Ball, they in witness protection.
Hey, Bourbon Street quiet tonight.
Oh, ain't no Bourbon. Ain't no Bourbon on Bourbon Street. It's just street. It's just street. that Falcon came in. Boop, boop, boop.
Listen, you gotta call Marnez because all of that a couple of weeks ago, he's got to be around here somewhere.
He was on. Let me give y'all a play-by-play. We want to make sure we're factual. Here on the Petty Moments, we want to make sure we're factual. We want to make sure that we're not just saying anything. So in order to make sure, I had to keep some receipts.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, at 1:00, Marnez posted on my feed a post of some seasonings because he said they deep frying some Falcon today. They had to have the right season. That was 6 hours ago. 6.5 hours, he said, we are going to beat the dirty chickens.
Oh, Lord.
3 hours ago, Facebook post has been disabled.
Wow.
So everybody, I want you to reach out to Marnez. But here's what I want you to do. Marnez think he's smart. He gonna get on Facebook after talking all that noise. But he left his Instagram up. Go on over there to his Instagram and start leaving us a comment. Just like I did.
Hey, he must have had no Tony Cesare. No slap your mama?
Yeah. No, he didn't. He had the wrong one. He had that Walmart Great Value onion powder. That wasn't enough. No,
you got it now.
That's wild game he was trying to tame.
Yeah,
all right, let's see what you're only good as your last game. Cowboys won theirs. We were worried about the Steelers next week. Yeah, you're right. Because I won mine too, Brother Cox. So we right now, I'm
so we worry about
I'll be a feather duster next week, but I'm Peacock this week.
Who y'all got that week?
We got the Bucks and we're gonna beat them too. We should have beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Steelers actually caught us off guard. Now, I didn't think the Steelers were as good as they are. The defense for the Steelers, Mike Tomlin is the truth.
Are they good though? Are they good though?
Bruh, Justin Fields the same. Justin Fields, the 3-1, they should have been 4-0. Yeah, they good.
No, I'm just saying, are they good or is their defense good?
Well, hey, it's a part of the game.
Yeah.
No. We'll find out.
But you know what? The Cowboys won. They ain't good. Like y'all on the team, I know it won, and everybody like,
I mean, that game was they shouldn't even played it. To be honest with you, let's just go to get y'all by. Let's come on.
Ray said the Steelers are not good. Now I tend to listen to Ray when it comes to football, but since
hey, look,
why would I listen to him?
Let me tell you why. Because we talked about this on our show this past Wednesday. So that's the R&R show for y'all folks that don't understand and don't get it. Kenny Williams is my co-host. His middle name is Ray, so we call him Kenny Ray or Ray. But the R&R show, put my name first, his name first, it don't matter. Come on Wednesday sometime. Look, check this out.
Sometime.
Hey, you'll never get that we might not or we might be there. So look, we kind of talked about the Steelers, and they still the Steelers. It's just the defense. But how long is that going to carry you? How long are you going to be able to do great things with your defense to keep the other team at bay? Because it's still early in the season.
Yeah. And
now they're coming up against the meat. So when they get to meet the schedule, I don't want to hear, hey, man, we was good the first 3 weeks. They lost today, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't look good, did it?
Well, it looked like it looked like the same wins they had all up to that point, but they just didn't pull this one out.
Okay, that's what we're saying.
Yeah,
they just didn't pull this one out.
Yeah,
because look, they had Joe Flacco come in and finish the game against the Steelers.
I'm telling y'all, man, Joe Flacco, one of them dudes that's gonna be able to play till he's 60, man. Joe Flacco slaying that ball. He's slaying that pickle, man. He don't even care.
He don't care. He had a lead. He came in the game. And he just, hey, we finna show them boys. They should never pass me up.
Joe said that check still in the mail.
No, let me tell you what he said. He said, hey, look, check this out. Justin Fields' mama is 8 days older than I am.
That's petty.
He said 8 days. The mama is 8 days older than he is. Not Justin Fields, but the other quarterback, Andy Richardson. He said his mama is 8 days older than I am.
Well, you know what? Sister Vicky, that kind of goes back to what happened in service when they were doing the generations. Like, no disrespect, but them Gen X, we cut from a different cloth, right? Now, I think we got some of it from baby boomers, you know, that work ethic, right? And then I think we got the technics from the millennials, but we cut from a different cloth because, you know what? Brady probably could come out of retirement right now, and T.O., although I know it's over, T.O. might be able to make a run.
T.O. can still get you by 50 good yards. And I know, look, I tell you another person. Randy Moss will come back and get a couple good yards too.
Gen X will come to forever. That's
look,
Gen X.
Look. Now I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what. See, you about to get me started. I don't know what cloth or what generation that Stan Bell cut from. But
I don't know what Stan Bell's generation is.
Baby boom.
Oh my Lord.
No, baby.
If he was doing radio 40 years ago,
he was doing radio when we was in college.
Yeah.
He was doing radio when we was in college, and he wasn't no spring chicken then.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What is Vicky
just because he had a high top fade. You notice his fade and got lower every year, don't Look, they were doing the roll call when we was in high school.
Wait now, I'm not that much older than y'all. I know we was doing the roll call by the time I was in undergrad.
Vicky, how old are you?
Really, Rodney?
Hey, I mean, we talking about age. What's wrong with that? That's a good thing. I hate when women do that. Really? I mean, what you gonna do? Lie about your age on national internet?
National internet.
I mean, you was in. Hey, was you at church today?
Yes, I was at church today.
Okay, so when they called your generation, did you? Did you do that? Okay, so what's the difference? How old are you, Vicky?
I am 51.
Dude.
I've
been waiting on it. Vicky, I've been waiting on it so long.
Look, man. Look. This what you gotta realize, Vicky. You ain't but a couple years older than us. You act like. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, Pen. Stop. I think
I'm about a year older than you. Quit playing.
Because it's a 10-year range, right?
No, bro, I'm about a year or two older than y'all. Don't even.
Okay, check this out. The whole point is, in high school, he was in our time in high school. You may have been a junior or a senior in college. In our time in high school,
I'm not going junior.
He was.
Ali.
You said 50 what? You said 51? God, look. But what I'm saying is, we was in high school. He was doing a roll call when we was in high school. I was 11th grade for sure. I know.
Somebody look up the game.
Come on, man, Vicky.
I'm just saying. So Rodney 48, bro. Don't even worry about that. Rodney 48. Check this out. Hey, you want to see my ID?
Yeah.
I'm proud of my age. I ain't ashamed of my age like some of these women is. But look, Vicky, my whole point was.
Tell me about your point.
Stan Bell was looking down at that paper too much. He was getting lost too much. I need the fresh Stan Bell. Like I don't think he was woke. It's too early for him or something. I don't know.
There's a lot of stuff to read today because they did a whole blurb on each generation. But you know what got me at 8 o'clock? Mike Cox said Stan Bell 64. Which generation is that?
That's 50 was it 55 is a baby boomer.
Oh, he ancient.
No, I'm saying
he's Social Security worthy.
Stop it.
He's Social Security worthy.
He on the end of the baby boom.
He is a baby boomer, Mike said.
That's what I thought he was a baby boomer. What I'm saying is, Vicky, now you feel free to
I'm trying to get back to what was Rodney's point.
I'm trying to feel his point too here because
look, I got messed up by that by when you said 51. God. It just threw me off straight up. Like I was not expecting that, Vicky. I'm sorry.
I hate when women do that.
I do hate that, but I hate when you. But see, that's a good thing. If people surprised by
it, it is the thing, Vicky.
That's a good thing.
Sister Vicky, let me give you a compliment. So when we started and invited you on the show, I thought you were closer to my age, and so not Rodney's age, and so go Rodney 50. I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, bro, you can keep all that. Don't worry about it.
Vicky, when we played Sigma online
together,
Rodney had been able to buy adult beverages for 2 years. I still had 3 years after I played before I could go buy them. Legally.
Hey, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not
Rodney
do that.
been married a quarter of a century. How he 40?
I got married early, bro.
You must have got married at 15. But mama had to sign that little paper so you get married. Huh?
That's all right.
Is old.
That's all right. That's all right.
I didn't get the point. What was we talking about with this whole age?
I forgot.
Thank you, Ray. He has no.
Thank you. But I forgot because I got sidetracked because it's the roll call. It's the roll call. Well, that may be. Where you coming from? What y'all said, homie?
Said you were 31. I was still gonna say dang. I was waiting on you just to say your age so I can say that. It didn't even matter your age.
Turn off live. Just wait.
I'm getting off as soon as the show over. I'm just gonna end the show and I'm getting off. I'm not gonna
stay on the line.
Hey, let me tell you how petty y'all passed it. That's why Willie and Pastor Oil get along so good.
Whoa, don't put me in this.
No, listen. He called that choir old about 57 times in the 8 o'clock service. And they were just smiling. Hey, cuz, you ain't got but one more time, call me old.
Wait, Mike Cox was up there in the choir box today with the seasoned saints.
So is Brother Cox older or younger than you?
Older.
Dang! You ran right into it.
You know it. You know it. You know it.
Get him, Mike. Get him.
No, let him save his strength, Biggie. What you cook for him today?
Actually, we did not cook today.
Oh my Lord.
Me, Mike, and Mildred, we went out to dinner today.
Oh.
We had a long fifth Sunday.
Wait, hold on. Sister Mildred the usher?
Yes.
Rodney, did you get an invite? Because I know I ain't getting there.
Rodney didn't come to church today, so
that don't mean nothing. You don't never talk to me at church no way, unless it's text messages. I ain't got the little microphone.
You showed me over there.
We can see you, Vicky.
Hey, Sister Melissa, how you doing? Brother Amp, that's our frat brother. Brother Amp, now you pledged in the 80s. I don't know how you talking about you ain't that old. Wait a minute.
Oh.
You pledged was one, nigga.
I don't know, bro. You pledged in the 80s, you got They put your paper on Pyrus.
Woo! Yeah, y'all had some cornbread paper when y'all was going through. Y'all had cornbread paper.
I'm about to joke. Oh, let me put that cornbread paper. Oh my God.
Hey, Mama, how you doing? How you
doing? Mama Patty.
Hey, Mama Patty.
Em said, "Don't do me like that, Spring 02."
Okay.
That means we all around this thing.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like my auntie tell me, don't nothing get old but clothes, and if you stay around long enough, they come back in style.
Oh Lord, well, right now, you came back in style twice, so yeah.
My hands about to do their own thing. You keep on. They just.
Brother Cox said we don't eat their food. You right. That's the side. We be waiting on the main course.
She must took you to a barn. The hay and alfalfa and all that kind of stuff. Carrots. Daddy, look.
You love that milk. My Cox doesn't have to make it for him.
Not a piece of meat in the picture. Can't go. Y'all
oh Lord, but y'all can't let us get started here. Hey, Mom. Oh, Sister Melissa said she was born in the 60s.
Okay, Sister Melissa.
Really?
Not you trying to count on all fingers. Is that what you doing?
Hey.
Sister Melissa, you were born in the 60s for real.
That's right, Sister Melissa. That's right.
Man, I'm not. I'm a little.
Sister Melissa, you in your 60s?
It's the roll call. It's the roll call.
I did not know that.
Woo-wee.
You're right. You don't look it. I wouldn't have put you a day over Vicky.
You better get out the screen.
He said that was Vicky. Oh, we using Vicky for a measurement of age?
Yeah.
I got you.
Vicky, I cannot believe this. When we invited you on the show, I said she probably like 42, 43. You know what I mean? She might. You up here? You're a whole auntie.
No. When she came up here acting like
now when she
Ole Miss was the stuff and them Hill Rebels was the stuff. I knew something was off. I knew
we should have known something was up when she said she was after Mega Evers in the second class. I should have known then. I should have known then.
He was my classmate. What?
I know my sisters got to be in the chat saying something. I'm gonna need you to put their comments.
Ain't no sisters in here. He can't see them.
I'm gonna need you to put all those comments up.
hey, look, you so right.
For everybody that's probably just getting on, we do laugh. Brother Sister Cox, real good people. I didn't actually know Brother Cox was that age either. And so they don't carry themselves like that.
Hey, look,
you say that age. What does that mean?
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
See, you doing too much.
I'm just saying. I knew he was so distinguished when I first met him. Well, hello, Rodney. How are you? I was like, oh, he's somebody.
He did into that professional.
He said, I said, he's somebody granddad. I know what that is. Like he was. I said, oh, he done snagged him old young one. Hey, look at how he got.
That was one.
Melissa, we just got to let them know what it's supposed to look like.
You know what? I mean, this ain't on the docket to talk about, but have y'all noticed, especially women of color, a lot of times they don't look anywhere near their age.
Oh no,
so that's a compliment for as I'm concerned. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like they think it's don't do that, and you make me feel old. No, you are what you are. If you 51, say you 51, then tell them folks card you when you go down wherever you going. They don't. Hey, do what you do.
Well, or don't buy anything that requires.
Or don't go to the casino. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. She can't go eat at the casino.
Yeah, I don't do those.
Because she eat fried stuff. Mike Cox don't.
I do not eat fried food.
Man, they can't eat fried. They look so good. That's why they look good. They don't eat. They eat like from the Garden of Eden.
I think you're trying to say we knew Adam and Eve or something. I think that's what you're trying to say, Mike Cox.
You got them recipes.
That ain't what I said.
I'm going to cook for you all, invite you and your wives over.
Look,
that's what you're gonna do.
We're not coming. Look,
yes,
I'm coming. I want to look young when I get this age.
How many bedrooms you got? Because as far as you live out, we're gonna have to spend the night.
You can spend the night.
I'm gonna bring a spend the night bag.
You bring a spend the night bag. Mike Cox said we knew Enoch, so come on over. Enoch used to live next door to us.
Oh boy. Okay. Because
you have to bring Chef Jazz up and have y'all come to a cooking class. Let Chef Jazz.
No, you're doing too much. That's you trying to push stuff on folk.
Whoa,
Miss Devorah, come on, Miss Devorah. That's what
That's what I'm talking about.
Definitely, come on, Miss Devorah.
Who talking? I ain't gonna do it.
And Miss Devorah is a Cowboys fan.
I'm gonna need Mother Petty to chime in. I got to have her to chime in.
My mama young. She's saying
I know. Cause let me tell you. Look. Let me tell you real quick. So women don't like to tell their age. They like to tell little fibs about their age, right? So my wife we would go get, stuff done. She said, oh, I'm 30. Oh, I'm 30. Oh, I'm 30. They asked, hold up now, Patty. The lady said, we were doing our taxi. She said, Miss Regina, how old are you? I said, babe, don't lie. Tell the truth. She said, I done forgot how old I am.
Right. That's because she feels so young. That's
right. Because she lied so much, she thought it was real. She was 30 for 6 years.
She'd have been married 30 years, so I don't understand how she's 30.
I need you to come up off of that, bro.
Am I lying?
Yeah, you lying.
In a few months, it's gonna be 25 years you've been married.
In a few months, no, next year, brother. Next year.
I would say he just had an anniversary.
Don't listen to him.
That's right, Mama.
There you go. Hey, it's the roll call.
Mama Patty was in there jamming this morning.
Oh, I saw her on the camera, and then I saw First Lady. I saw First Lady Patty too. Right there in the middle. I said, girl, go ahead.
My mama is a baby boomer until it comes to Facebook, social media, TikTok. Then somehow she become a Gen Z.
Oh, yes. She be doing that thing. She be doing that thing. Be sending little emojis and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Meta verified. How's she gonna be meta verified?
But look, let me tell you, when Mom Patty got up, she did like this. Monica got up and said, see what I'm talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Well, we talk about everything. This is the roll call. That's okay. That may be represent your age and what's your age, baby? Okay. I don't know who he said that to. He said that to Vicky.
No, he was trying to get all the people in the audience to be active and be with us because he wants to get off his wife being 50.
Yeah, I got it. Look, hey, Brother Cox, you right. We should not be talking about
51. Hey,
we should. You said,
let me know when y'all go to Danvers. I want to go with y'all when y'all go to Danvers.
You do not eat at Danvers, sir. And I know you about
to. Y'all know where you get that discount
up there too.
Hey, but we didn't look as bad as Ole Miss did.
Y'all got more points. Oh yes, y'all did.
We lost, and the team that we lost to lost a ranking because they looked so bad when they lost. Y'all lost to a team that's unranked, and then you dropped 6 spots. Make sense.
6 spots. Now that was bad. What are we number? What are we number 12?
Yeah, good job.
We dropped. We did drop. Now that was sad. We did.
It had to happen.
Not only was it sad, you scored 17 points.
But 17.
Don't even start. How much Mississippi State lose by? I get it. Y'all was against number one.
There was some look.
We scored more than 17 points.
Mike Cox in the background yelling. Wait, he can't even type it. What you say? Mississippi State don't have no spot.
No, we know what we are.
We know that.
We know what we are.
And after 2 more weeks of that, Ole Miss won't either.
Hey, y'all got one more coming. I'm telling you, got one more coming. When that Egg Bowl get here, y'all gonna be sick.
No, we ain't gonna go out like that.
I'm telling you.
Say, what's your ranking?
I gave up. I said that Texas was gonna drop 60 on us, and they didn't. That's a win.
There you go.
16, Mississippi State 16.
No.
They not ranked.
16 from last.
No, we're not ranked. But see, when you know what you are, there's no use in talking about it.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let me.
All I know is Ole Miss didn't score but 17 points against Kentucky. That's what I do know.
And I also know that Kentucky done called two teams to lose their ranking the week after.
Yeah. True story.
Georgia.
Whoa.
Always.
Now, you pledged in 02, but you must don't understand the Egg Bowl ain't always been in Ole Miss. We used to beat the brakes off Ole Miss on a regular basis. Now,
on a regular basis.
And I give you that. You did. The game was always fun, but we did always get lose. We always
fun.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on, Sister T. Don't be coming here trying to defend your brother. See, the Reds after us, Rodney. The Reds after us. What can we say? Because it's 1 million deltas at 8 o'clock service alone. So why'd you say?
All day.
Ole Miss, you're hearing it here first. Ole Miss is going to have a 10-win season.
You think so?
But they're going to lose to Mississippi State, and that's going to be our bowl game.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah, you know what, Ole Miss? You can't win consistently if you're Ole Miss. Because you don't know what you are. So are you a land shark, a water shark?
I knew you were about to go with that.
Rebel? What is Ole Miss?
That little thing from Star Wars. That little thing. Are y'all still that thing too? General Akbar. General Akbar, that's his name. Are y'all still a General Akbar thing?
I have no idea.
Oh, are y'all the Black Bears? What's going on?
Land sharks, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
you think?
Yeah.
I mean,
and then what is a land shark?
When you find out,
that's a made up stuff. That's the stuff.
That's a walking catfish.
Look, it's not the Rebels anymore. That's the
just like, hey, Patty, just like the balls are heel rebels.
You love that team, don't you? You talk about them all the time.
Walking catfish.
What up, Mike? What up, Michaels?
Mike,
Michaels,
and my frat. Mike is man, he might be close to you, Biggie. Yeah, Mike up there now.
Petty, how old are you? 50?
I'm 38. 38.
Hey, there you go. When they come out in true, we gonna be hurt.
Gen X, there's no way.
When he realized.
Technically, I'm an exennial, so I'm in the microcosm.
Did you just make that up?
I kid you not. It's a real
thing. He used it all the time, but it's dead. 46. 46, Vicky.
Whoa! Ain't nobody asked you to do all that.
I'm just trying to.
Well,
we got hold up.
You never did see.
Amber, we got a win. So come on with another question. We got a win. Don't do that.
Let's see.
But y'all got a loss.
What you said with absolutely. I said what I said. Mississippi State winning the Egg Bowl. I don't care what Ole Miss raggedy wins
all day.
Talking. You're not basing it on nothing. Just your alma mater.
Hey, look.
We the one gonna
do me a favor.
Doing something.
Do me a favor. Mississippi State Bulldog, they bark. What y'all do?
We're not the Rebels. That's all we know.
Hey, them walking catfish.
Mike James is 50. Congratulations on hitting the big 5-0, Mike.
Hey.
Rodney supposed to have the sound effects, but he get us muted, so we didn't get him use it.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Okay, just want to make sure
we're not in
nothing
social media jail. Mike Cox.
Mike Cox got to stand up for
Rebel Bear Land Sharks.
We the Rebel. I told him that Mississippi State.
We're not the Rebels. Take the Rebels out there.
Mississippi State is trash. Michael Cox. Ole Miss is land shark trash. There it is.
You just saying that because we're right.
Hey, they some catfish for real, because they be on the bottom eating that garbage.
Mississippi State, y'all on the bottom. I don't even know what you're basing your egg bowl to win off of.
Because you watch, y'all gonna need that win to get into the right type of playoff system. We don't want to go in y'all season. I'm telling you, that's how it always happens.
Mississippi State, y'all not even ranked. What we talking?
We ain't got to be ranked.
It don't matter. You don't have to be
in there. I'm trying to find it. I don't see it.
I
don't see it.
Hey, Dr. Smith. How's everything going? Another
What's up,
the Mississippi State University.
Friends don't let friends go to Mississippi.
Go to Ole Miss. Friends don't let friends change their mascot every year. And we
true story. That doggone cowbell.
Yeah, don't give me. It's better than rolling out a third grade basketball goal and dunking every time you score.
Right.
All right.
Look at what I can do.
Look at what I can do. 87-yard TD. I bet the Cowboys wish they had that now.
Money. Both of y'all drinking. Look at you. I can't. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Let me go see if I can find this real quick. Hey.
Why you find? Let me change the subject here.
Go ahead.
Here it is. Tag a Saints fan. If you see Jimmy Rich, tell him Pastor P said hi. Hi. I ain't saying hi healing. I'm saying hi haters.
Oh Lord.
I want to know how come Marnez has not commented all.
I don't know. I don't know where Marnez is. Marnez.
Yeah, Marnez used to be here early.
Marnez.
We know what's going on.
Tag a Saints fan. Nina. Tag Nina. Tag Charlie. Tag Marquise. Jimmy Rich. Pastor Floyd Lee. Marnez. Tag all these people because they thought they were going to win. I said at 3:49, we had the ball. They had pinned us because they had disrespected us and went for it on 4th down in the red zone. Stop that. Boop, boop, boop. I already said, here we go. I said, watch Kirk Cousins Kirk us to death. It's going to be 3 and out. We're going to get that ball. They're going to march all the way down the field and score. I said, watch it. I just turned. I said, I don't even want to see it. No sooner than I said that, I look up. The Saints up a point or two. Because they didn't march all the way down. I said, now watch Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins us to death. I said, he going to get just close enough for Young Wei Koo. Keep that ball. I said, if you don't cool, we winning. When they lined them up for the field goal, I turned the TV off and started my video because I already knew what was going to happen.
Cool.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, so Sister Lynn, Cowboys for the... Sister Linda, now you supposed to take the whole front part of that out. Just right. Winner. You need the front part. Cowboy, we don't. Sister Linda is a diehard Cowboys fan.
Come on, Sister Linda.
I be praying for her because I know that's a lot on her. Never knowing if your team gonna show up. And then when they do, you had a nail biter against the Giants.
Listen, a win is a win. Isn't that what you said earlier? Wait a minute. Where is Steve? Isn't he a Giants fan?
Yeah, Steve. Look, Cooper Steve.
He's a Giants fan.
Cooper Steve. Cooper Steve, where you at? We want to hear from you. Your team is trash. Let's see what Amp says. WNBA Suns versus Lynx game is on. Oh, and we don't watch the WNBA. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how I get to the end, man. Because yeah. Vicky gets all mad, but so Vicky, we had a whole year. Caitlin and Angel Reese and whole 9. How many games did you watch since you said I was wrong saying the games be boring? How many games did you watch?
I watched about 3 games. I did.
So
see, they were good. They were good to me. I think it was good just because of all of the hype that went into the whole player selection, all of that. I mean, they did great media. Really? Is that what you've been doing this whole time?
If that ain't the ugliest thing I ain't ever seen in my life.
What is that? And where did you get that from?
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
It's y'all mascot. It's a Lego. It's a Lego shark.
I ain't never seen that.
It's a Lego shark.
That's horrible. Anyway.
It is.
Where did you get that from?
Oh, we went to a ball game where they lost to a junior college. But anyway, it was a basketball game. They lost to a junior college.
Go, Lynn.
You are really in that shot.
That's bad.
That is really bad. I don't know about that.
You gotta do one more thing. Y'all gotta change it one more time. Change it to something else.
What?
Still tag a Saints fan. I just keep saying that because they were talking about the noise. But I do want to talk about these new young quarterbacks real quick. I believe the future of the NFL is good. You know what I mean? Like Mahomes is kind of almost the elder statesman, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's in it. You're right. They're like he's like what 30 maybe. I don't know.
They ain't close to 30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you got Allen in Buffalo, who I think is a good quarterback. I don't know if he's gonna get him over the hump, you know what I mean? But Dak, even I don't have to like Dak to know that he top 10 in almost every stat. You know what I mean? But then you got the Stroud.
How old is that?
Maybe what Dak probably.
Mahomes was born in 95.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm saying they all around 30 years old. And then you got Stroud, who seems to be Jordan Love makes the Packers a whole different team. Even the people I thought were trash, but they just played for the Panthers. So Bryce, go ahead and lead because Sam Darnold look like a Super Bowl champion. Lead the Panthers, please.
I hate they got that young man where he at. That's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, but what do y'all think about all these new young quarterbacks? Because they truly are young quarterbacks, and you know, and they seem to be able to play the game at the right way.
I like it because it's a little different. There's a different core that they're hitting because majority of them are young black men.
Yeah.
Usually the hype go to the All-American white quarterback.
Yeah.
So now we got some great traditional type black quarterbacks that play traditional football, not just want to take off and run or option ball all the time. They're back there slinging that thing. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait for Shedeur Sanders to come up and be the next one. So it's a good feeling, especially from when we done seen it to where they were always put down, always put on the second level, never good enough to be that type of quarterback. Now they got equal opportunity and they making waves when they got the chance. I love it. I love it.
I like the youngness. I like that. She said Dak is 31. I like the youngness. I like that there are a bunch of young guys out there. I think that makes it more exciting. I think that's that whole, like today at church, seeing that young crowd get all excited and all into it. I was also surprised this morning, going back to the age thing, of how many seniors we had, baby boomer, silent generation folks that we had too. But I think with the young QBs, it just brings a whole different era to the game. I think that's going to be good. I like the excitement. I like the whole social media. I like the fact that they get everybody all drawn in. I like that.
You know what, though? Another thing that you see with this group, with these last couple of years of quarterbacks, they some humble little dudes. Like, they ain't coming in like they already been there and they doing it. They are humble and thankful for the most part. Like, they don't make a lot of noise outside of the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not brash. They not crazy. You know, it's like they come in, they say they part, and then they go back to work. In the past, your Vince Youngs, your you know, no. You know, them kind of dudes, come on, man. Like, you making it harder for the next dude. These dudes are making it easier to go out and say, hey, that guy's playing the right way, he talking the right way, he living the right way. That's who I want to get. So that part is also impressive. Like, I really like that. Like, if you ever listen to like Stroud, if you listen to him after a win or after a ball game, just listen to him and look at how he approach the game and what he wear. It's crazy. Like it's a young Russell Wilson talking, but it's a young athletic body. You know, Russell Wilson used to do that, and they used to talk bad about it because he was corny. Right. Like, no, he's just talking. Like, listen to what he's saying.
Well, and for if there's any young people that ever watch this show, this is something you can actually learn from. Like, you know, not every older person is condemning you because of your age. A lot of us are rooting for you, right? I love to see these young men get checks. I love to see them be pocket passers and not have to switch to wide receiver like in our time, where, you know, I remember Cordell did everything. They're trying to put him as a wide receiver. I'm like, dude, been a quarterback for 15 years. Why does he need to be a wide receiver? You know what I mean?
Or a tight end.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so I've even seen, you know, and I don't want to make it a racial thing, but I've seen quarterbacks that were clearly at best tight ends like Tim Tebow when they get to the league, and you trying to make them a quarterback. And I'm like, it's just not there, right? And so any black quarterback that looked like Tim Tebow in high school, I mean, in college, definitely wasn't going to be a quarterback in the league. And so I do like how they're carrying themselves. I do think it's our opportunity here to, you know, surround them. And I'm going to say this, Gen X, it's also our time to kind of stand up, you know, teach what we know, but don't be so heavy-handed on the condemnation.
Yeah.
Because you know how I felt when the silent generation, which is the first silent generation before baby boomers and baby boomers, like I remember them telling us like they had a fit when we say, hey, what Sunday out of the 52 could we dress down? I'm asking for one a year. Right. And you know what I mean? And I remember how that is. Now I also gotta say some stuff y'all be, you know. You need to cut it. I mean, like, you can't every Sunday. That ain't what I'm saying, right? You know what I mean? But I think there's a season for all things, a time and place for all things. And so I do think it's the time for the young quarterback. Shedeur, I'm still 50-50. I don't know if he is as good as his daddy's marketing skills.
His hype, yeah.
Okay, all right. But
hold up, man. No.
He's got hype now.
No, the dude, hey, look, just because he don't like to cut out and run, we want to say.
I think if you actually watch him, because I thought Shedeur might have been a good pick for Atlanta before the Michael Penix talk. Like when he comes out, this is a place where he doesn't have to come in day one. But if you look at him, he looks his receiver down out the gate. You see what I'm saying? So if you actually, there's some development he needs, and I don't think he's good as some of the others. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, when he is in the game and controlling the game, he looks really good. Like it's kind of hard to say that he don't look good. Like you had what's the guy's name? It's not like he's not passing the ball to some really good receivers too now. Like he got some good receivers on the talent side. But with an offensive line, that dude will be Heisman talk. And I don't understand why people are not doing that. He'll be Heisman talk.
He's a good player. I'm not saying that he's not, but I get what Petty's saying. There's still like just a lot of hype around his name and his marketing. There's a lot of hype around that.
Right.
It would be good to see him just play without the hype. We talked about
without the hype, you wouldn't even know who he was.
No, you can be just a good player. I mean, I get the marketing piece, but think about what we talked about when we talked about the WNBA. We said the exact same thing. Is this girl a great player, or is this just the marketing and the hype that's going with it? Not to take anything away from his play, not to take anything away from that, but just straight up play. Let's just watch how he plays. Is he ready? I mean, is that good?
I would have to agree that he is ready, just as long as he don't go to the Carolina Panthers.
But that's what type of team he's gonna go to.
Well, yeah, it's possible.
Panthers already looking for. Well, I don't think Shedeur should go in the first round though. So I think he's a late second, early third. And I think if you get him late second, early third, and you put him behind somebody who's willing to coach and teach him, I think 3 years from now you may have some. Because I believe his dad will make sure he holds the line and is a professional, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think you bringing him in. He definitely not somebody finna bring in next year and lead a team. Nah.
No.
See, like Tua out there.
That's another thing too, though, Petty. A lot of these teams don't develop their quarterback the way they're supposed to, so they phase out, they fizzle out real fast. It's going for all quarterbacks. So I'm one of the guys that said, hey, if I'm a sorry team and I get a quarterback in the draft first round, he's not playing till year 2 or year 3.
Right. Let
me go get you some more help, because apparently we needed the help when we drafted you, because we're not supposed to be drafting this high. Who want to be the first pick? You see what I'm saying? Like, but it's obvious that things are wrong, but you have to do stuff in the organization to make sure that they have an opportunity to succeed. That's just like me getting you to work at a bank and saying, go out there and run this register, and you don't know nothing about the register, about the teller system. So you're finna go out there and mess it up. You'll be fired by the end of the week. Right. So
especially with me,
you have to invest in people the same way you do in the real world. I'm not finna put you behind the wheel of a truck if you ain't got no license and ain't drove for a certain amount of years. Like, that don't make sense. Why we do it in football? They do it all the time and they kill people. So I don't like that. I never like that formula. Put them in right away.
And you also bring up something else, because now in the workforce, sorry, young folks, Gen Z, they're saying that 40 to 50% of Gen Zs are being terminated because they have great resumes, great education, but they have no work ethic, no work experience. They have very bad punctuality. They feel like I don't feel like working today is an acceptable reason for me not to do my job. Well, and so I look at that also as, you know, in the football field. And so that's why I'm saying some of these young men seem to have some. What this boy? What Rodney?
Man, look, you talking to somebody that was a manager for like 20 years. It's, bruh. So real quick, I went to Lowe's today. I put an order in yesterday to pick up. I went to Lowe's today to get the order. Mm-hmm. I walk in. You know what? I'm walking through the store with my actual order in my hand, picking the items themselves and marking off on the list. Don't pick, you know, return. I get to the register, the lady say, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "I'm horrible. I had to come here and go to work." She said, "What you mean?" I had to go pick everything. She's like, I said, "I put the order in yesterday." Well, we had a lot of people call off. Well, what about the ones that's here? Ain't nobody picking. The dude in the blue jacket that's supposed to be picking, he down there talking to another associate. I ain't got but 8 items. They all in the same area. What are we doing? And then they was like, well, she's like, you can talk to the manager. I almost cussed. No, forget him. I can't talk to him because he's not going to do anything and it's still going to be the same problem. I'd rather just waste my gas and drive to Olive Branch because down there they run the store right. It goes from the top to the bottom. And the bottom ain't going to care if the top ain't caring. So it's a recipe to it that's not there anymore. And I know we off on a different little thing, but dude, as a manager, you know how you get people to come to work? Treat them like people. Treat them like people.
That's not even working these days, though, Rodney.
No, yes, it is. No. Okay, tell me this. No. If you go to work and your boss said, "Hey, we had a good quarter, and look, we kicked butt. You know what I got for you? A pizza party."
But I'm gonna say
I can buy my own pizza.
No, I'm gonna say this now. I haven't done a survey. Patty probably knows more on the stats. We did a survey once, and part of that survey told us that Gen Z, they were less concerned about making more money, right, and more concerned about things like, can they have their cell phone at work? Yep. What type of community service does our agency do? There was a whole other list that motivated this team.
Exactly.
Everything isn't just money. Everything isn't just about calling them out to say that you're doing extra. So my last job I had, we did a lot of work in the community. So I announced that with this community thing that we was doing, we weren't going to be doing it the following year. I had this huge uproar as to why are we not doing this event? Right. And I said, well, we didn't have the property in that area anymore. We was moving to another area. And I was like, well, we're no longer in that area. We're moving to another area. Well, what I found out was, primarily from my Gen Zs, was that, well, we live in that area. And that's a matter of pride for us that our job comes out into this community to do that work. And I'm like, my bad. I didn't think about it like that. Let me do this. But this is the same group of people that, despite us doing all of these things because this is valuable to you, will say, I ain't feel like coming to work today, so I just did.
Yeah.
Well, like that goes back to my thing too, though. You treat them like people and listen to them. Yeah. You telling a grown person that they can't have their cell phone on them. That conversation can go 2 ways. Mm-hmm. Hey man, go. What you doing with your phone? Put your phone up. Hey Willie, I understand that you got some thing going on with the cell phone, but do me a favor. You're gonna do that. Just tell me. Just go over here and do what you got to do, and then come on back. That's a big difference. And they respond to that.
But there are certain jobs where I can't say it. I'm gonna tell you that after live. But there are certain jobs where safety-wise, you cannot be scrolling on social media while you're doing this thing.
That makes sense, though.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Okay, if that makes sense, and we cover that in your orientation, then why are you still scrolling on your phone when you're doing this very thing that is?
Well, that's not for that requires a little reminder called paper. So you just keep doing it and just phase them on out.
But my whole point is, if you go, and it could be again this whole generational thing, because but we didn't completely grow up with cell phones in our pockets. Maybe y'all did, since y'all are
we know y'all had the rotary.
Years younger than me. Thank you. Miss Mildred works in a job in that you're working with equipment all day long. You can't on your phone and running this equipment that's supposed to be run. You can't do that. Not working for Miss Mildred, you can't. You can put that phone up. You can't be on the phone doing all that stuff when you're supposed to be on the floor working. You can't do that. That's a safety issue for y'all, for other people, and for the productivity of the office that day.
But I'm gonna disagree with you, Rodney. If I pay your salary and I told you the rules of the job before you took it,
that makes sense.
A lack of respect to be on your phone with your AirPods on when I've already communicated on the front side. It's not about your feelings.
That makes sense.
It's the facts. Now, the same people who don't want to follow the rules, not everybody. I ain't gonna blame the whole generation, even though there's some generations that have more than others. Okay, all right. Ain't gonna blame the whole generation. All right. Them same people will go start their own job where they make the rules and will crucify people for not following their rules of their company.
Exactly.
So rules matter when you get to make the rules, which means you didn't respect the people who made rules for the company you had to work for. And that's where I'm saying, and I'm a person that I understand. I'm an exennial, right? I'm in the 5-year gap. My work ethic is clearly Gen X. I will go to work. I'll be at work even when I ain't got to be at work. Hey, I'm working. That's what you're paying for. I'm working. Technology-wise, I'm a millennial. Like, hey, I'm going to use it all. Like, sometimes I'm talking to y'all, I got 2 laptops, 2 phones, and y'all don't even know it. I'm doing all of it, right? I get it. But respect is I'm on my phone. My manager comes up. I heard him put that up. You don't even respect people to put away the stuff that you know breaking the rules. Now, so I know you don't respect the customer. You don't respect the process. And then you'll be the person that when it's fired, be sitting here trying to, I'm just late a few times. No. You're late.
The thing is, though, when you are doing this and you having these conversations, you have to start at a certain point before you get to that point. Now, I do understand the rules. You can't just go in all off on 100 and talk to somebody about something. Now, look, I ain't saying that what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying that in different instances, every organization everywhere is different. In the bank, you can't do that because you got things you got to do. I understand that. So
every job you got something to do. That's why I call it a job. You got something to do. So let me back it up. Let me back it up. As a banker, I can't tell you that I'm gonna have 8 hours worth of work for you every day.
Cool.
But you can go out to your community. You can call your circle of influence. You can get up and audit some books. You can straighten the area. You can generate 8 hours worth of work. I'm not even giving you 8 hours. So I'm telling you now, people want to be paid to work when they want to work and don't want you to say nothing about it. I got issues with that. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
We have this saying where you want me to work the job and mail you the check.
Exactly.
I can't imagine there being any job where you wouldn't. I think sometimes the problem is that we make an assumption that you know what is expected. Like we make an assumption that you know that you shouldn't come in on your cell phone or assume that you can use your cell phone all day. We make an assumption that you know that. We make the assumption that you recognize that if you do need to take a call, you're going to say, hey, help me out 1 second. I need to step offline and make the call. But those are assumptions that are absolutely not met, which is why you do that on the front end.
Well, this is the other thing too, Vicky. Common sense ain't common no more.
True story.
Right. And you gotta say, and you as a leader, as a manager in those situations, it's just the approach. Now the first conversation ain't gonna be like the last conversation or the middle conversation.
Petty said he did all that. He did all that. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, he at the point where he need to fire some people. I understand that. Who am I?
I'm gonna hire that cousin. They doing the exact same thing.
It's a bad spot, but I'm up for the right amount of money.
I just want to go back to the point where Mildred said, "Hey, Rodney, I missed you today."
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, I'll be there for the right amount of money. Look,
but I mean, so let me say this: because I do believe this is a touchy subject, because I don't think we should just get rid of all seasoned saints. That's not my mindset. No. But I also think a lot of time our seasoned saints don't know how to step out of a role into their succession planning, into their next role, to bring somebody along that should be able to help and maybe physically able to do something. And I don't think all young people are just careless, right? There are some great young people out there. But what I am going to say, Rodney, man, I am here. A customer even said this in the banking world. Like, y'all just need to hire some older people. You know, we're at the point now where we want baby boomers in the workplace again. Because, yeah, they may not know how to work the iPhone. They may have to take 3 weeks to do a training that other people do 3. But at least when they call in, it makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Don't put all your stuff on social media. You out drinking, having a good time, got a hangover, and then call in talking about, you know, hey, something I ate. No, you got a hangover. You know, I ain't coming to work. You ain't even have to offer that. You know what I mean?
Get with his friends.
And we got all these people, these same people that's on their phones, scamming people all day. That's work. Hustling, that's work. They doing hair on the side, that's work. They they stealing cars and Cadillac converters in less than 2 minutes. That's work.
Cadillac.
No, it's Cadillac. You gotta say Cadillac. You can't. You can't say catalytic converter. No, that don't work. It's Cadillac.
Them hill folks know to say that, right? Don't you, Vic?
Listen,
I'm saying
you shouldn't have missed white at all today. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is they always working to make a quick dollar that doesn't require them to work for the dollar. That's still like, what was it, 8 or 9 years ago in juvenile detention, I couldn't reach them young men. And so I started bringing in other young men because I was like, well, maybe I just got too old. But then I realized it's a math problem. And so I told them to add up how much they make selling weed on the street, add up how many hours they out selling weed. It was less than minimum wage. That's math. It just looked like quick money. It looks like I control my situation. If you're a drug dealer right now, you got a boss.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll kill you.
Right. But you mad at the boss and saying, please take your AirPods out. Or you had a boss that shanks you, right? I mean, like, come on, man. We got to hold. There has got to be a – and don't get me wrong, this is from a guy – I believe in using your PTO days. They give me 100, I'm going to use 98 of them, all right? I ain't got no problem with that. But what I am saying is, don't ask for the 6-figure job when we can't count on you to go 8 hours without your AirPods.
You know what it boiled down to?
What?
Coming to church and being disciplined by your family. Wow! Look at that! Look at that! Boy, let me tell you something. I have noticed this over the last couple of months that it's more people in church now. You want to know why? One reason I know is because they leave before it's over with. But they coming. They coming, and it's hard to find seats on second and third Sunday.
Additional seating this weekend. Still Sunday. I don't think I ever seen that.
Exactly. Well, it was staying.
We were blown away this week. We were literally blown away. Now we did have
30%.
That's literally how she did it too.
30%.
Oh, then she mean must be like, you gonna say something? I know you're gonna disagree with that.
I had several meetings with Petty today. It's like, bruh, what you doing? What are you doing?
Look. It's a difference. I mean, it's a different. It took a minute because we talked about this all last year. It took a minute. When are we gonna get back to normal or close to back to normal from pre-COVID? And it's slow, but it's happening day by day. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Today was something. Today was. I needed a after church nap today. It was something. It was something today.
It was Fifth Sunday. Fifth Sunday usually a little light. There'll be some pockets, but it was full. It was legitimately full, and people were engaged. A lot more people stand to the end of the benediction, so that is good. That's a positive.
They got tired of being called out. Thank you, Pastor Orr.
Yeah. I'm glad he said something about it. I thought that was really good.
We went to additional seating. at second service. But Pastor Anderson, you watching this, you see Vicky be bullying me. I told you, if Vicky bullying me, I'm a victim of bullying.
We should be responsive when we're trying to get our stuff done. We don't.
But that's a good problem to have, because last Sunday I was a little late for 11 o'clock because I had the soccer tournament. It was I told y'all 11:10, and I went to 3 different parking lots before I could find a parking spot.
Yeah.
And then I got frustrated because nobody's telling me, hey, this is full, because we ain't used to it being full, like saying, hey, ain't no more parking here. And then it was a long trek over there. And, I told y'all, everybody was getting the golf carts, except for the people that had to park a quarter mile, right? And so it's coming back, right? Like, we need to get the golf carts over there. I'm saying this because these are great problems to have. People are literally coming back to church, but I still don't think they know some of the regular Bible stories. Like, that's just part of it. We got to get folks in connect groups now. Yeah, you got to have that intimate conversation. Somebody rocking with you, somebody gonna pray with you. It's something when you got 10 or 15 people and you going through something and they praying with you, because that's your little village, right?
Right.
And worship service is that worship service. And then if you notice, service has still been high.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have the brand new songs. You know what I mean? Like, there's some old school songs, some different people leading devotion. And so I think we're back. I also think, the last time we had a major return to church, y'all do know who was president.
Don't even do it.
I kid you not. The last time he was president, that was the great coming back to church.
What the folks
like? Hold up,
I gotta go. What we're coming? Huh? They knew what was coming.
So I'm just saying.
Just saved up.
What I'm saying is, hey, maybe you come to church without getting certain people as your president. You shouldn't have to get a certain president in order to go back to church. Hello, somebody.
Well, you were talking about the old songs. I thought you was going to talk about Zed and John Wayne leading that song together today.
No.
Young and
about 8 o'clock.
They did a good job, though.
No, they did both services.
Mm.
How old is Zed, Mike Cox?
Zed
30.
Yeah, he's like 20. He's in his late 20s.
Yeah,
his name's Zed.
Yeah, his name's Zed.
Okay.
Zedrick is his name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, because okay. I thought you was gonna say his name. It was short for Zedekiah or something. I was like, no. I'm just saying.
So we'll call him Enoch. If you
yeah.
Well, it was good today. I love seeing. I mean, it was kind of not shocking, but Fifth Sunday is usually light. It's usually a little bit lighter if the weather's bad. It looked like it was going to rain today. And so Pastor Anderson's like, you think we need chairs? I was like, no, we're good. We should make it.
Oh, so it's your fault.
And I'm like, well, then Rodney, I said, we need some chairs.
80%. 80%. You see how 80%?
It was. I mean, like I said,
the same thing happened at 11 o'clock. It was really good. That was really good.
And then you keep asking me to come at 11 o'clock. No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It hadn't been like that. So it's been like that on first Sundays. You got some type of special guest, but just a regular fifth Sunday. No, I was happy to see it. I mean, I don't mind getting stuff like that. That means something to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And
we had to visit church today too.
Yeah.
Some church.
8 o'clock. Yep. Visiting the church. So I just said, like I said, hopefully it is rebounding. I need more of y'all to go to Bible study, whatever the Bible study is for your church, or a Sunday school, connect groups on Sunday, because that's where you learn the stories, develop your discipleship craft, right? Mm-hmm. And so we got to be making other disciples. Can't just be coming there, getting our spiritual high, shaking a few hands, going home. We got to learn how to teach other people about the word, because everybody else is great at disciple making. And so if everybody else is great at disciple making, then that means they're taking people that should be your disciples at your church, making other disciples, right? And so we just got to get on our job, our Christian job. And so
go see that movie, The Forge. It actually does talk about discipleship. If you haven't seen
it. Hurt is a great movie.
It is pretty good. The Ushers Ministry, we did a fellowship on yesterday, and we went out to see the movie and then to dinner. And the movie actually talks about discipleship. It talks about taking that time to invest in others. Now that you've come along on your Christian walk, now go back and get somebody else.
Mm-hmm. And so I guess that's a great place to end it. If y'all didn't know, the fastest animal is still the falcon.
I got a question.
Well over 230 miles per hour.
I got a question.
When they see saints, they just zoom down. And
Wikipedia. Go ahead.
When you walk from that parking lot way back there, was you tired?
I was not tired, sir. I do a lot of walking.
Well, I mean, us, the fluffy individuals always have.
I have lost 5.5 pounds since I started the walking journey.
So it's fluff, not fluffy now.
Yeah, you say whatever you want to. 5 pounds, and I think 3 out of the last 5 times I beat Rodney. So maybe,
take it.
So maybe
take what to take. All I got to do is throw a sandwich in front of you. I got you. And it ain't gonna be no mushroom sandwich either.
I'm gonna make a portobello mushroom sandwich, and you gonna like it.
No, ma'am, not gonna eat it.
Yes, you are.
Not gonna make me eat that.
Look here, you fat little man. We're gonna move. Fat little man, fluffy man, and
don't you dare! Don't do it,
Dennis.
We got all the L's covered here.
AARP card.
Hey, y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that AARP.
Y'all cannot use my discount.
Woo,
I want the discount. I got the card in the mail. I've been getting it for the last 3 years. I'm like, damn, they keep sending daddy mail to me. Why they keep sending me daddy stuff? I don't want this.
You better use it.
Stop because he can't get no discount. No wonder you fluffy.
So y'all make sure y'all like and share. Find it on YouTube. It's under Petty Mamas, Pastor Piggy, somebody over there. And if your homework for the night, as we end the show, tag a Saints fan. Let them know that the Falcon comes up.
Yeah, man, that Saint gonna wake up and say, ooh, knock, knock, knock. Who is it?
Windmill.
Parkour.
That's Petty Mamas. We out of here, guys.